afternoon, welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rambai, bringing to you the news and events in Meghalaya. The headlines for today are: Oxygen generation plant will be ready for commissioning in Civil Hospital, Shillong. TB Hospital Sauli becomes a full-fledged COVID-19 hospital. Shops with no adherence to COVID-19 protocols to be shut down immediately. And now the news in detail. After a spike in the number of COVID-19 positive cases during the last few weeks, the State Cabinet of Ministers have taken a decision to meet daily for reviewing and taking urgent decisions if need arise. In a review meeting today, the 17th May 2021, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed that by looking at the present scenario, the state government has decided to cut down unnecessary expenditures. The state government has spent 100 crores for COVID-19 vaccination.
The expenditures may not be as high as what we had last time. The reason for that is that last time things were very chaotic, and there was no time to really decide or think whether it's the right or the wrong thing. We had to pay for people coming back, we had to pay for the people to stay, we had to pay for the doctors and the other people in the hospitals to stay in the hotels. We had to give money for laborers, we had to pay for different kind of entrepreneurship programs. So we really, that point in time, the whole country in fact, faced with a unforeseen kind of a situation. And that led us to really making sure that we don't leave any stone unturned. Now this year, seeing the experience of what we went through last year, I'm not saying it gives us a kind of a blueprint on what to do, not to do, but at least it gives us some kind of an idea of where we could manage things better, where we could reduce our cost. Does that mean that we'll compromise on the health of the people? Absolutely not. That's the reason why when we were put up the question of spending money for the vaccination, we said immediately, no question asked, 100 crores we will spend to get the vaccination. It is absolutely worth it.
Speaking to the media, the Chief Minister said, the government will financially assist the private hospital in dealing with the COVID-19 patients.
The whole world will. The question is how we are able to manage things and utilize the funds in the best possible manner. And that's really what we're trying to do. And we also realize, as I said, that it's worth spending on certain investments and infrastructure, because that will reduce our burden in the coming months or days if the situation does not improve. We realize that it's important to support the private hospitals, because government will do its part. But if private hospitals, which are doing a tremendous job, and I must really congratulate them and thank them for the kind of continuous work they're doing and the dedication that they have shown, not just private hospitals, the doctors and nurses and staff, even our government hospitals, they're really going through a lot of strain and stress. And we need to be with them, and we need to really appreciate what they're doing. And therefore, we have decided that we'll support the private hospitals also in terms of their running expenditures, if necessary, for getting manpower, or even to invest in some kind of investment in equipments in case they need to improve the infrastructure. So it's like that. So we have to use the funds, whatever we have, in a much more judicious manner.
In recent weeks, after the imposition of the lockdown in town, it was seen that many shops did not comply with protocols issued by the health departments, which forced the authority to close down these shops. The Office of the Deputy Commissioner have been trying its best in maintaining strict disciplines in town. Few marketplaces were temporarily closed to contain the spread of the virus.
From the public point of view. So this issue was discussed. We saw that certain market areas were getting crowded. So instructions have been given to the DC to close those areas and those markets down completely. And wherever the norms are not being followed, we are going very aggressively and closing those, those areas down. And now, as I said, this is not a fight that the government will do on its own. We will play our role, but the discipline from the society is very, very important. So therefore, we have been understanding that people need the basics. People need, to get their food and everything. So we had given a bit of relaxation in those areas. But wherever we are seeing that people are not adhering to the protocols, we are closing those sections down. So yes, we have seen this kind of a trend, but by and large, we have seen that people have been compliant, but there have been different cases of areas and markets where people did not follow the protocol, and we are taking stern action and closing those sections down.
The CM informed that the situation in the state is grim. As the number of cases is increasing day by day, it was felt that total lockdown would slow down the spike in the positive cases. Therefore, total lockdown in town was declared. But at the same time, the government has to take into account for the livelihood of the people in the state as well.
We need to take decisions way in advance. And there's a reason why, even though we were nowhere close to 5,000, we took the decision to lock down Shillong and East Khasi Hills and put very strong restrictions in many districts. In spite of that, we still reached this position. So if we had not done what we did 2 weeks back, our situation would have been much more complicated than what we have. At the same time, because we anticipated the way the things were moving, seeing what happened in the rest of the country, we realized that we would need more manpower, we would need more hospital beds, we would need more oxygen, and therefore we started the entire preparation for this moment which you're talking about. And so our preparation started almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks back, and that's why these restrictions were in place. But yet, we were not able to slow down the spread of the virus. So there are many factors for that, and we need to realize that government will put restrictions, but even at individual levels, we need to ensure that we follow our protocols, even at home. And that's the reason why this whole week, you're already aware, we'll be coming out with very strong sensitization program and a complete media campaign on how we should have our behavioral change even at the household level to ensure that we contain this. So yes, you're right. We had always looked at this 5,000 number and we prepared for this in that line. But it is very important to realize that if the numbers keep growing, no matter how many hospitals, beds, or oxygen cylinders we get, we will not be able to make it sufficient for everybody. Therefore, the containment is the most important strategy. Rather, we should say this is not even containment is a very kind of negative word, but this is the only precaution, I should say, that we can take. So we have to be very careful and ensure that we maintain our restrictions that we have right now, and hopefully we'll see that in days to come that the numbers will start to plateau, and hopefully very shortly we should be able to see numbers going down. But it's difficult to say right now. I cannot predict anything, but we can hope that it will happen, and for that we need the cooperation of the people and the society at large.
The Chief Minister also said, to enhance COVID-19 treatment in the state, apart from the civil hospital Shillong, the state government has also prepared TB hospital Sauli with 100 beds and all the facilities needed for catering to COVID-19 patients.
To inform the state also and the opposition also that government has already taken steps for that, and apart from civil hospital, now the TB hospital in Shillong, Sauli will also become a full-fledged hospital. At the same time, we also have already given the work order to set up 100-bedded facility for COVID, specifically COVID, with all the facilities in it. So therefore, all these steps have already been taken. I'm happy to also inform you that the Honorable Speaker has called a meeting of all the political parties on Wednesday at 2:30, where we will be presenting all this information to members of the opposition as well as other political parties. So we have already taken steps in those lines.
Oxygen generation plant of 270 liters per minute LPM capacity will be ready for commissioning in the next 24 hours at Shillong Civil Hospital in East Khasi Hills. Around 98% work, including installation, has been completed, and in next 24 hours, the plant will be commissioned, which can support 25 beds with high-flow oxygen. On 16th May, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inspected the ongoing installation at the hospital. He also held a review meeting at the hospital and thanked the doctors, nurses and staffs of the hospital for their dedicated and concerted service for the citizens of the state. Sangma informed that all efforts are being made by the government to ensure management and control measures taken by the district administration amidst the current COVID-19 scenario. At present, there are a total of about 4,534 active cases in the state. The cases show an upward trend, and government has imposed lockdown in East Khasi Hills and strict containment measures in other parts of the state. Regarding treatment facilities, Chief Minister said that across the state, the districts have dedicated COVID management system.
But of course, I mean, I'm just assessing. I cannot say for sure. But today's cases, we have seen a dip in these customers. So in the new cases, so it has come down to 250 roughly. It was at 300, 360, all three. So today's 250. The district has gone up. Is record. The reward has crossed.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.